Hey everybody, it's Kyle, coming at you from my car as I sit here waiting during swim practice. You're familiar with that. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a weekend, huh? I'll tell you, if we're going to talk about things that are bugging me, it's going to be the weather. I mean, I don't want it to be, I don't like super crazy hot summer weather, man. It gets to me. I can't handle it. I'm a sweater, I sweat. And if it's really crazy hot or whatever, I'm a pretty miserable person. So I'm not asking for that. But I would like to wake up and have it not be 40 degrees or below that in the morning. And it's kind of crazy that we're on May 10th and we've been having a lot of that. I mean, I get a little bit of rain here and there because, we get a lot of rain around here in the Midwest in the spring, but it's been crazy cold, like weird. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to be, what's bugging me. That's not what I'm going to do. And, I was going to do something about the vaccine also, but what's the point? I mean, I will say this. It is kind of interesting that I went and looked at a few different things. I watched a few different videos about people talking about, how stupid it is to be suspicious of the virus because of the, microchips in the virus, which is impossible. But the funny thing is, the people who are kind of, launching comebacks at that and pointing out how ridiculous that is, they're saying the same exact things that I've been saying on this podcast for months, which is there's no technology that's like that. You're already being tracked by something you're choosing to carry around in your pocket, your phone, and we're just not that interesting. We're just not that exciting. No one would want to track you. You're boring, So unless you're a secret agent or something, I probably wouldn't sweat it about being tracked. And unless you're getting a shot from another planet where they have technology developed like that, you're probably not going to be tracked through a vaccine. Okay? So enough of that. So I'm not going to really go into that and talk about all that stuff. I guess what I would say, something that is kind of bothering me, would be this reboot of all the racism and hatred in our country. And I know I've talked about that before, be nice and all that stuff. But, I ordered a t-shirt I saw online, and it had to do with helping out black-owned businesses. And this is a black-owned business, this t-shirt company. And the t-shirt simply says on the front of it, you don't have to be black to support black people. And yeah, I like it. I think it's a good message. So I wore that t-shirt out Saturday, and holy shit. I had somebody say something to me about it before, because I kind of said, hey, yeah, look at the shirt I ordered. And they're like, really? You're going to wear that out? And I'm like, yeah, why not? I mean, it straight up says nothing negative about anyone. All it says is you can support black people and be white. That's all it says. But I'll tell you what, man, I got some looks. And it was interesting. I'm not naive, so I figured some asshole somewhere might say something, but the people who were giving me the looks, and I was just a little bit, it was strange, man. Now, I had to go put up a tent and everything at the campground for Girl Scouts or whatever, so I sweat the shirt out, and so then now I've got to wash it and everything. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna wear that shirt, man, because I think that message is fantastic. And I guess I would say that it's interesting to me that people would be pissed off about a shirt like that, but they're totally cool with t-shirts that say fuck on them or other dirty things. You know, the word fuck, dirty. I hate saying dirty because it's kind of stupid, but profanity. Shirts that are profanity laden, okay? Like, I have a couple shirts that are, one of them is a tequila shirt, and it says, it's got a picture of a shot of tequila, and it says, tequila, the only thing, the glue that held this shit show called 2020 together. That's funny. I wouldn't wear it everywhere. Like, I wouldn't wear it to, like, where I think there might be a lot of kids, and maybe that's just corny Kyle. I don't know what it is. The other one I have, and I'm not so worried about this one, but Mikey got me a shirt that is showing somebody being abducted by aliens. It's a spaceship, and it says, get in here, moron. We're doing butt stuff. And I think that's a hilarious shirt too, man, But those are the only shirts I have that are like remotely profane, and they're really not profane, But yeah, I mean, I have seen people wear t-shirts that say fuck off in Walmart or Target even, or anywhere at all. And whatever, I think to me, you might as well be wearing a t-shirt that says, hey everybody, I'm an inconsiderate asshole, because to me, that's what that message is. Or, hey, I just learned how to cuss. that might be a good shirt to wear in place of a t-shirt that says fuck off. But to get pissed or to give me a sideways glance because I'm wearing a shirt that has a positive message about supporting black-owned businesses, supporting black people even though I'm a white guy, I just was amazed, man. I was amazed that I got multiple sideways glances, And the funny thing is, one of the people was black that gave me that look, kind of like, gave me this look of distaste, and I'm like, I guess what I'm saying is, I think that's kind of ridiculous, That shirt had no negative comments or no negative remarks on it, and people were not fine with it. And yet, some dude can wear a t-shirt that says fuck off or fuck you on it, and people are okay with it. I think it just shows where we are in this country, I'm not going to take any moral or ethical high ground or whatever, but other than negativity sucks, try not to be negative. That would be my message. But I'm not saying I'm better than them or whatever. But I am better than somebody that wears a t-shirt that says the word fuck on it. I'll say that. If you wear that out in public, you're a fucking asshole. End of story. I mean, plain, cold, hard truth right there. So I just was really amazed that I had a t-shirt with a positive message and people were kind of negative about it. Blew me away. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take a break real quick. When we come back, I got some things to talk about now because there's a lot of stuff that I'm into. So let me throw it over to Kyle. Hey, Kyle. All right. We're back. Okay, so what am I into? Well, this was a big weekend for music. I picked up 3 records this weekend. I bought them all new, which usually I don't do. Usually I find some old records, some used records. I actually kind of prefer digging through used records for a lot of reasons. Number one, new records are outrageously expensive. But in addition to that, I just kind of looking through older stuff, I don't dig that musty smell. That's not it. So what did I get? Well, the first one I picked up is the new album by Greta Van Fleet, which is interesting because I kind of wasn't into that group, Now PP's into them. He's talked to me about them a few times, and I said, yeah, I mean, the guy's voice kind of annoys me, but what's weird? Robert Plant's voice kind of annoys me, but I know that Led Zeppelin is a fantastic band. And the other weird thing to that point is that I love Rush. And Rush, dude, Geddy Lee's voice, talk about nails on a chalkboard. But I love it. His voice doesn't bother me at all. And yet, Robert Plant's voice bothers me, which is strange. But anyway, this new Greta Van Fleet album, boy, I cannot remember the name of it. Battle at the Gates of something, whatever. Doesn't matter. But that album, I had listened to it once, I think all the way through, on Spotify when it came out. And I was like, man, I kind of like this. It actually reminded me more of Rush. Not so much his voice, even though that does kind of have that tinge to it. But it reminded me of Rush as far as the music. You know, I really admire the band Rush because it was just 3 people, number one. But, you know, I've seen them live and they're amazing. I guess I should say they were amazing because they'll never probably tour again after Neil Peart passed away. But this new album by Greta Van Fleet has a lot of stuff that sounds like Rush. And I have talked to PP about it. He said that it's a little softer than he had hoped, this album. And maybe that's it, man, because I'm an old softie. But I like it. I like the sound of it. I think it sounds great. And I've really enjoyed it. And I've listened to that album a lot. So, yeah, I love it. Already, I've listened to it a lot. I've had it for a couple days, and I dig it. Another record I picked up is Rage Against the Machine, the self-titled first album. You know, with the Buddhist monk who has lit himself on fire. I believe it was in Saigon. Yeah, that album, you know, Killing in the Name of, that album. I love it. As a matter of fact, I have the cassette still. I remember getting that record and listening to it all the time, or that cassette, I mean, and I loved it. So it was kind of something that I was looking to get on vinyl anyway, and man, it sounds great. Sounds so great. And then the last one I got is something I don't usually do, but I picked up Jane's Addiction, Ritual de lo Habitual, and it's an import. Now, typically I don't do that because, I don't know, I just would rather buy the U.S. versions, you know. I don't know why that is. I guess because I live in the U.S. I'm not opposed to imports. It's just they usually are a little more expensive for no apparent reason. Now, this album wasn't, but yeah, it sounds fantastic. I love it. I love Jane's Addiction. I love those 2 albums, Nothing Shocking, and then, of course, Ritual de lo Habitual. So it was kind of one of those ones that I was on the lookout for. Still looking for some Queensryche, you know, still looking for some more Marillion, maybe even some Porcupine Tree. I like those guys as well. And then my son went with me, and we went to Seventh Heaven here in Kansas City. And he ended up getting yet another Tyler, the Creator album. So I think he's got like 4 now. 3 or 4. I think he's got 4. But yeah, he loves that guy. So he picked that one up. So yeah, I mean, buying all those brand new albums, it got pricey quick. So, and I am a little jelly of him because he got all 4 of the animated characters of Gorillas. He got stickers of those, of their heads. Pretty awesome, man. I wish I would have got that, but that's all right. Anyway, let's see. What else? What am I watching? Well, we actually just watched the first Kingsman last night. And the funny thing about that is, we love these big budget action movies, you know. And I had heard so many great things about the Kingsman films, but I just had never watched them. I found a box set of both 4K Blu-rays for $5 used. So I just jumped on it, man. I figured, hey, you know, $5. I got both these 4K Blu-rays, if nothing else. And watched the first one last night with my wife, and we loved it. We really loved it. So I'm looking forward to watching the second one. And I know there's a third one coming. I believe it's a prequel. They had to stop production on it due to COVID. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. Really great, man. If you haven't seen those films, that first one, I loved it a lot. Again, I like the idea of it. It's based on a Mark Millar comic, so it's not totally out of the realm of possibility that I would enjoy it. So there you go. And then what else have we been watching? I mean, I told you about the new shows we tried last week. Yeah, I mean, nothing new really besides that. I'm almost done with the Sons of Sam documentary series that's on Netflix. I started watching that last week too. It's pretty good. I like that one. And there's a few other things that have come out that I'm definitely interested in checking out on there. But that's about it on the watching front. What am I reading? Well, funny you should ask. There's a lot of stuff actually that I'm reading. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Stephen King pulp or hard case crime books, but he has written now 3 pulp hard crime novels, noir novels, kind of. But I would call them more pulp or hard crime books. The first one I ever read was Joyland, which I loved a lot. And then there was The Colorado Kid. I think I read that one digitally. Joyland, I think I actually bought a paperback. And then I picked up the paperback this weekend of his latest one called Later. And they are called Hard Case Crime, by the way. That's what this series is called by him. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this book. I mean, here's just the synopsis of it. The son of a struggling single mother, Jamie Conklin, just wants an ordinary childhood. But Jamie is no ordinary child. Born with an unnatural ability, his mom urges him to keep secret. Jamie can see what no one else can see and learn what no one else can learn. But the cost of using this ability is higher than Jamie can imagine. As he discovers when an NYPD detective draws him into the pursuit of a killer who has threatened to strike from beyond the grave. Yeah, man. That's going to be a good one. And he does throw tinges of supernatural in there, but they're mostly crime books. So, I mean, if you've not read any of those, like I said, Joyland was the first one I read, and then The Colorado Kid, and now this one called Later. Totally looking forward to thumbing through that one and getting through it. It looks great. That's about it. I mean, I did hear about the second High Republic novel that's coming, and they had an excerpt of it today on io9.com. That's a site I'm on all the time, by the way, if you've never been on there, io9.com. I love it. It's one of the Gizmodo sites, but lots of great news and stuff on there. And they had an excerpt from that book, and I'm excited to I'll probably do audiobook on that one again, and just, while I'm mowing the lawn type of thing, because that's kind of how I like listening to audiobooks, since I'm not driving to and from work right now. When I'm doing that again, I'll probably listen to them more there. But yeah, man, that first High Republic book, man, I love it. I love it. I know that a lot of people are down on the whole idea of it, but I think it's pretty great. And I'm looking forward to more from this realm of Star Wars storytelling. So that's about it, guys. Not much else going on. This is episode 97. So we're just 98, 99, and we're going to be at 100 coming up here pretty soon. So stay tuned. Stick with me. It's going to be something a little different, something kind of fun, special for that 100th episode. Until then, though, I'm just going to be doing what I'm doing right here. That's about it. I appreciate you guys listening every week. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're enjoying this. I enjoy talking and shooting the shit on here about things that I'm into and things that are bothering me. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I think some of you do. That's all, guys. Not much else new. I will catch you guys next week. And, oh yeah, get off my lawn.